Hello everyone, my name's Aaron, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about 3 game modes that we're going to be seeing in the Mutator DLC for Rocket League. I watched the whole Rocket League stream, or most of it, and I got a ton of details on it. I literally have so many things in my head right now that I want to just blurt out to you, but I cannot do that all in one video, because I know if I did that, it'd probably be as long as the stream. Well, maybe not, but at least half. So, I'm going to explain this to my best possible detail, as most detail as I can, and kind of give an understanding of what they told me or what they said in the stream. If you didn't know, they did a stream today, and I'll actually have the link in the description if you guys didn't get to see it. I can't actually show footage because of copyright issues, but that'll be there if you want to go check it out. There are 3 game modes, like I said. One will be, the first one is the cubic ball or the square ball. Obviously, cubic means square, and they did a lot of gameplay with that. They did like 3 or 4 games in the stream, and it looked really freaking fun. If you didn't notice, or if you played the game maybe when it was in pre-alpha, they actually had this as the game, as like a mini game, as like one of the mutators. But it wasn't fully developed, and it wasn't working right, or wasn't touched, it wasn't ready. So they took it out, and this was actually from the older game. And it was something that was really popular as a mini game. I'm not even gonna attempt to say the old game name, but it was from the old game. Now, to give more of a, more details on what I said versus what my last video was, is not only is the ball completely different from the circle ball, the physics are completely different. Go watch the stream to really get an understanding. They played the square ball around 30 minutes into the stream, I'd say, and it is really different. Like, the developers for Rocket League, it is really different. Like, it stops at certain points, it will bounce and it will stop. And they mentioned that you can't predict it like a ball, like a regular ball would. You can do aerials and predict where it's gonna go. You can't with the square ball. Another thing is with these individual game modes, guys, you can really change the settings. Something that I did not know in the last video, something that they did not explain in the trailer, but what they did in this Twitch stream is that you can change things like your boosts. For instance, you can make it so that they go, they can refill after a certain time automatically without having to touch a boost spot, or you can make it so that they deplete faster, when you push the button. It's 5 seconds and it goes down, versus 10 seconds or something like that. You can change the way the card jumps up and stuff like that. So a lot of different settings you can change up. Really kind of vague on that, but still a lot more there that they talked around and that they explained. If you really want to get all of that information, remember, go to the stream and check that out. Otherwise, I'm going to be moving on to the second game mode, and that is hockey. They teased this at the very end of the trailer. Teased it, 10-second long little video. And so a lot of people were left wondering what this game mode really is and what all there is about it. Now, number one thing I want to say before I start talking about it is, in my last video I told you guys some false information, and that was the fact that the cars would be sliding on the ice in the hockey arena. 2 things about that. Number 1, they won't. And number 2, the ground is not going to be different for the puck. There is little bumps in the road or on the ice, and that is the puck doesn't react to that. It's just going to slide across the ice normally, but it will be the one side, the puck will slide and slip across the whole map. The cars won't, which kind of sucks. I kind of was looking forward to this watching people slide around and everything, but then again, that moves to my next idea of the second game mode, and that is, we may not even be able to play these game modes online with other people. They may just remain custom games for 2 reasons. One being my own personal reason, is it may not get as many players because there are so many game modes at this point. We have 2v2 standard, 3v3 standard, 1v1s, solo standard, ranked standard, all these different, custom game modes and game modes, that if you add these in, it's going to be scattered around in these different game modes. You can't really do that unless you're CSGO or something. You have a lot of players, 500,000 people, and I'm not going to lie, they get a lot of players on this game, but not that many. And so this might just mainly remain a custom game thing for your friends and you to play around it, just the settings, especially since what's the fun of playing a game mode if you can't, change it up like this? These little mini game modes, all these cool things on them. It's not going to be fun unless you can't change it up. So that's what they have for that, as well as the hockey puck is different with physics. It goes up really high and slides along the walls. I noticed in the gameplay they had slides along the walls really smoothly, so you can really do aerials on the walls pretty easy to put that in the goal. But then again, physics are different, so it's not going to go the way you want it to. Sorry, I'm making this video kind of long and I'm talking fast, but that moves on to our third game mode, and our third game mode is Pinball. Now, this is something they really lightly touched on, so this is not going to probably be more than 30 seconds to a minute long, my explanation, but we did get more of an understanding, and there wasn't actually any trailer with the pinball mode. They just kind of said it in the trailer. They put the word up, pinball mode, and that was it. Well, in this video, they explained after a couple questions that the pinball mode is going to be something that's really fun. The ball is going to be a lot smaller, and it's going to move around the map at lightning speed. So if you hit it, it's going to tap it. It's going to go all across the map. It's going to bounce off the walls. It's most likely going to make a lot of goals on its own. So it's really going to be something playing for fun, not something really competitive, because, and most of these games are anyways, but because you can't really, pinball is kind of something like a little bit of a luck game, I guess is what you say. You just kind of hit the ball, in the real pinball, and it's just about how you hit it, not the direction you hit it, how well you can control the ball. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be bouncing all over the place. And the physics they have for this are pretty next level, something that I think are really cool, and yeah. Anyways, guys, to close off this video, I want to say that watching the stream was freaking awesome. I loved every minute of it. When it was over, I was honestly kind of sad. I wanted to watch more of it. So 3 developers that were in this video, I think it was like Dave, Josh, and I feel bad for not knowing the guys' names. There was a couple others as well switching out, but it's really fun to watch them. Anyways, yeah, if you want to go check that out, once again, like 3rd or 4th time, in the description. Really fun watching the Rocket League stream. Sorry this video is sort of long. Hope you got a better understanding of the game modes. I'll have another video out later tomorrow about some more information within the whole live stream. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.